This is the Lone Crater YouTube. We hope this video helps.
In this video, I will compare linear versus quadratic probing. When a hash function maps two different keys to the same array index, a collision occurs. Probing is the process of searching for an empty slot in the hash table to store the colliding element. We'll explore how linear and quadratic probing handle these situations, examining their mechanisms and performance implications to help you choose the right approach for your data structures. Linear probing is a straightforward collision resolution technique. When a collision occurs, it simply checks the next slot, then the next, and so on, until an empty one is found. This sequential search is easy to implement and often exhibits good cache performance due to data locality. However, its main disadvantage is primary clustering, where long runs of occupied slots form, significantly slowing down subsequent insertions and searches. Quadratic probing offers a more sophisticated approach to collision resolution. Instead of checking adjacent slots, it probes at indices determined by adding successive squares to the initial hash value. This method helps to mitigate primary clustering by distributing elements more evenly across the table. While it avoids long contiguous blocks, it can introduce secondary clustering, where elements with the same initial hash value follow identical probe paths, potentially leading to similar performance issues. Choosing between linear and quadratic probing depends on your specific needs. Linear probing is simpler and can be faster for low load factors due to cache efficiency. However, quadratic probing generally provides superior performance as the hash table fills up, effectively combating primary clustering. For optimal performance, especially with a load factor exceeding 0.5, quadratic probing is often the better choice, though both benefit greatly from a well-chosen hash function and timely table resizing.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.